Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager GT Challenger Series with Britton Motorsport. Here we are for episode number 2. We're heading to the Dubai Grand Prix from United Arab Emirates. Quick recap of season 4, episode number 1, where we went to round 1, Vancouver Grand Prix from Canada. Makarova and Liao both had good races, both had great strategy. And Makarova came home first, Liao came home second, as you can see here, 1-2. Britton Motorsport, and we're leading the team's championship by 9 points. So that's very good. Job security is still uneasy, but we're not at risk now, so we can continue to push through, get some good results, keep this job, and hopefully get to the GT International Series next season. Fingers crossed, that's where we want to go. If we want to keep Makarova, that's where we need to go, to be honest. So quickly check all our mail. We don't really care about this stuff. So race win, so she's happy for 2 weeks. Podium for Liao, he'll be happy for 2 weeks as well. It should be a bit longer, I think. Maybe give us, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, and not just a morale improvement, maybe morale improvement and say consistency or morale and overtaking or something, so they're more confident for the next race. So in 7-8 days, so that'll be gone before we even head to the Dubai Grand Prix. So that's what I really think they need to do. We've got another sponsor slot available, which will come open soon. Thank God. Car's still being fixed, so let's continue on. Our car repair is now done. Good news, we're still building our suspension. We've got the suspension here, but it's a risky part, so we don't really want to use that too much. Okay, so we need to boost the reliability on these parts, and then also we need to boost that engine a little bit. It's still a little bit behind. So we'll wait till our suspension's done, and we'll check out our reliability on these parts. So they're still really low, still shockingly low, to be honest. So we need to leave them there. Maybe give them another 5 days and come back and then top up our engine again, because that's what's going to take us the longest time to fix, of course. So suspension's now done, so let's check out our car again. So our engine's the worst, our suspension is still the worst. So for this season, we're losing 1.8 million per race. That's not good. But suspension is the cheapest thing to build, so we need to continue to upgrade our suspension. Obviously, we're unable to get any of these parts here because we don't have our handling development center. We can go plus 40, plus 30, and we don't really want to go for a risk level now, I don't think. Maybe reliability plus 15%. That'll give us 360 of 420, so that's pretty good considering our current parts. So look at our current parts. So they're 329, so they'll all be up to 420 standard. Wish there was a way you could actually click on the part and see what you actually chose to get it a little bit higher. Obviously that was 375 or 420, so it's different to what we chose the last time. So we've still got the sponsors available, so let's have a quick look. So Red Bull, 400,000 per race, which will be 6.5 million. That's 6.5 for 11 races, and that's 1.5 for 11 races. So better off going for the total sponsorship there, because it's the same amount as Red Bull, but it's less races. So when we get to the new season, we'll have a brand new sponsor spot available, because that's 11 races, and there's 11 races left in the season. Okay, so let's continue on. Wait till we've got 5 days to go. Come back, quickly check our mail. 0% chance of rain. Bit of a bugger. I like it when it rains. It usually helps us out a little bit. So they're all 60%. So take all them off now. Put our engine back on. We need to smash that out if we can. Try and get as much of that up as we can the next 5 days. So pre-race gossip. I don't really care, to be honest. This issue here, something with Olga. She joined a modelling agency, plus 20% marketability, which is good. So she's at 94% now, so what does that make our team? 79.6, so we're close to being 80%, but not that that's going to matter much, to be honest, because Liao is still lagging behind a little bit. So we could do with some better drivers with better marketability, and then we're going to have to build if we can. I don't know if we can build it yet. We can't. Obviously, our no, not the two. The helipad is what we need. So we can get level 5 sponsors, but we need level 2 design center, which is another $8 million. Factory's 15 million. So that's we really need to get that built as soon as we can. Level 3 factory, but we've got nothing else, as we know. Scout facility, that's it. Factory and design center, we're really lagging behind with our HQ, but that's because I guess we're paying our drivers a lot, like $1 million per race for Olga, 600,000 for Liao, 1.6 million per race. So if you weren't paying them as much, we'll be losing minus 200,000 a race. But we need these guys to get us through to the next tier. Maybe we could have done it with a little bit worse drivers, maybe 3-star drivers or something. But you know, these guys are good. These guys are the guys that we've got, the ones we want. So let's continue on. We're going to go for 3rd or above, 1.3 mil. Part fitting, we're not going to change anything at the moment because these guys here are both risky, as we can see. Our engine is really lagging behind, isn't it? So we've got 400 brakes. If we get this, suspension will be above 400, and then we can focus on our engine a little bit. What I'll do is do what I usually do: get stuck into practice. We'll come back when we're ready to go to qualifying, and we're going to go through hopefully Q1, Q2, Q3. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you very soon. Righto guys, we're back after practice. Makarova finished first, Liao finished second by half a second behind Makarova, and 3rd place car was 2.5 seconds off the lead, so we smashed practice, but see how we go. We did level 3 race trim and soft tyres, and we also got qualifying trim level 1 and super softs level 1, but we're going to go with a performance of level 3 for soft tyres and see how we go Q1. We might be able to use softs Q1 and Q2 and then use super softs Q3. So car setup, Makarova was 96%. All I did was change the speed balance a little bit because it went from being great down here to good, so I moved it back up one, so it should be great, excellent, excellent, hopefully excellent again for this last one. Going to go out in a set of softs, and Lau was excellent across the board, so that's great news for him. So let's take qualifying now. Let's have a look. There's no water on track at the moment. There's not a lot of track grip either, so let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait, say 30 seconds. Now we'll send out Liao first, so he can go out. Then we'll wait another 30 seconds and send out Makarova. Same for her. She can go on auto as well. We will triple speed them. We know how I am fiddling with this stuff. I'm just absolutely shocking, so we'll let it do it by itself. Hopefully we get something good. So Liao's perfect and overheated, so let's watch his lap. Not too much traffic in front of him. Makarova's not going to have much traffic either. She's perfect and overheated. So Liao's half a second off the current fastest first sector. What about Makarova? She's half a second as well. Wow, Liao's way behind. He's currently in 3rd, but we'll watch him drop down the order now. He did a 1:19.7. What about Makarova? A 1:19.3. So as long as we can make it to Q2 with a set of softs, I'll be happy, but it's not looking like we will. There's still a few guys here that haven't turned a lap yet. So no, we're not going to make it with softs. Surprisingly, I thought we would. Okay, so Liao can go. He can go straight back out. We're going to have to go out on a set of... I'll use set of super softs, might as well. Not too much wear on them, so... Makarova, we don't have to gain a lot of time, so it's only 3/10, so we'll set her out on a set of worn ones as well, and hopefully this doesn't bite us in the arse. That's what we need to hope. So let's go and look at Liao now. This will be our last like flying lap. Track grip's getting up, there's no weather. Probably should have checked that before I sent him back out, but anyway. So Liao hasn't got any traffic around, which is good news. Makarova, hopefully she won't. Actually, she's right behind the car, so that's not good for her. So Liao's down 4/10, the first sector. Sector 2, 1.2 behind. So wow, no, he's not going to make Q3. Q2, I should say. He hasn't improved. He's improved his time a little bit, but not enough. What about Makarova? She's a second behind. We may not make it. Oh, 12th. So she just got in. Wow. Okay, so Liao is way down the back of the pack. Maybe a fresher set of super softs might have helped us there. I'm not sure. Leave it in the comments. Let me know if you think it would have. I really don't think it would have made much difference. It's a bit of a shame to have Liao out already in Q1. Stevenson took the pole again just from Mikhailovic and Amira in third. Top three only split by a tenth of a second. So we'll take Holly again now. Quickly have a look. There's not there's any water around anywhere, so let's wait. No one else has even come out yet. There we go. So let's wait 1 minute before we send anybody out. Set her out on a brand new set of super softs. Hope for the best. We'll slow her right down so we can sort of give her a gap from the car ahead. Now click auto, so she's got a gap. Hopefully they can bring the temps up quick enough. Should be able to. There we go, perfect and overheated, which is what we usually always have anyway. But she's got a good gap to the car ahead, so let's see how she goes with her first lap. Hopefully we can make Q3. She's 2 tenths behind first sector. Looks like she's up, but I don't know how that works anyway. 3 tenths behind the second sector. Across the line, she's done a 1:18.5, so a lot faster than what we did in Q1. Still not quick enough to get us in the top 3. It's going to be unfortunate, but it'll be enough for us not to have to come out for another lap. So that's good news for Makarova. So we're starting on a set of softs, super softs I should say. And then we'll bring her in for a set of softs or something later on. So we're not going to send her back out. That should definitely be enough for us to hold at that position. See what everyone else does. See if anybody else starts boosting some times. But we can't go out now. We're not going to make it for another hot lap. A few cars are leaving the pits now, which they'll be lucky to make another lap. So there's 3 cars behind us, 4 cars behind us on out lap. So if any of these guys beat us, we will drop down to 11th. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Minja's coming across the line, only up to 11th, so that's us safe into Q3. It's good news. Amira's gone out again. I don't know why. Didn't improve your time, and you're already through to Q3 anyway. So yeah, I don't understand how the AI works sometimes, but I know obviously with us, you need to post one good lap, and if you know you're pretty certain it's good enough to get you into Q3, why waste another set of tyres? But anyway, it's what they do. So 7th position, good news. 1:18.5, so we're still half a second behind pole position at the moment. Still no rain. There was no rain forecasted, so we should be good, I hope. The track grip is massive straight away, so let's just send her straight out. It's not going to make any difference. Hopefully we won't get caught up with anybody coming out of the pits later on, but the track grip's going to be high by the time she starts a hot lap anyway, so we're not going to get any extra advantage by staying out longer, or waiting in the pits longer I should say. We just hope we get through in front of the 2 car here. We should be okay. Oh, we can't, so maybe in front of the 6. No, but the fair distance between us, so we shouldn't get held up at all, I hope, by the 6 car, NATO. Obviously we're going to purple every sector because first car out on track. But this will give us a chance to go out for another lap if we need to towards the end of the race. So 1:18.4, so not much improvement really compared to Q2. So now we just need to wait and see what the other guys do. Track grip is as high as it's going to get. So I don't even know if it's beneficial to send us out for another lap, to be honest. But hopefully we can stay position 3. Oh, we're down to 4th, so we'll definitely send her out for another lap. We might as well, because we need to try and get above 3rd position. So now we're down to 5th, so we need to gain a couple of tenths. So we need like a 1:18.3, 1:18.4 to get us into P3. We need this sponsor objective to get some more money in our back pocket. She's getting paid $1 million per race, so she needs to bloody pick up her act a little bit. I know the car's not the best, but she's probably the best driver in the field. So we'll see how she goes first sector. 2 tenths. Still salvageable to get into 3rd position. See how she goes. 6 tenths. No, she definitely won't make it above 3rd position already, because he's already 6 tenths behind. So she improved a little bit. 18.49, but 18.489 I should say, but not enough to even gain 4th position. So that's it. That's us done and dusted. 5th spot. Still a good position to start the race in, but would have been better if we had got a couple of extra spots there. Stevenson on top once again. Wonder if it's his golden locks there that make him drive a little bit faster than us, or maybe it's his car. I don't know. His nice, beautiful golden locks under his hat there. So 6th position will be starting. Actually, we dropped a spot. Yeah, so 6th. Didn't even take any notice of that. You guys probably seen it, but. So we're going to go soft tyres and race trim for both. We're not going to worry about risk taker too much, because we don't have to pit for fuel, as we know. 28 laps. Excellent, excellent, great. So not perfect like Liao's, but not bad either. No water around. How about Liao? We're going to change him to a set of softs. You can just do a 2 stop up with softs, I believe. So let's attack and overtake for the first lap with these guys. See how we go. See, there's a few guys on softs, so if he can last 14 laps on those, we'll be good to be able to just do a 1 stopper with Liao. We're going to have to do a 2 stopper with Makarova, of course, depending how much we can get out of her tyres. She's back to 7th already. Liao's back to 19th position. Crowd's going wild. I'll just turn my headphones down a little bit loud. So she's battling away to hold on to 8th position now, with Pernay just behind. So Liao's still in 19th, so he's not making any moves as yet. They run around us. They're not pushing quite as hard as us, but we hope we can save a little bit of fuel later on in the race. That's what we're going to aim for. Going to use a good amount of boost around through here, and then a lot down through here to try and get a couple of spots. And Makarova needs to get down the inside of Mikhailovic, which she does, but can she hold that spot? So we need to boost her through here. So she's gained 1, lost 1. Which I forgot to boost Liao as well. So 18th and 7th at the moment. Pernay's pulling through the field. We've got Omura and Pernay just ahead. We'll give it Makarova a full boost out of here. Same with Liao. She's used absolutely everything she had in the tank. So Liao's up to 15th now on a set of softs, so he's doing pretty good. Makarova's up to 4th. Ooh, back down to neutral with both guys' tyres and just high with fuel. Only went through a couple of laps, but the tyres are getting hot. Same as... Oh no, Makarova's crashed out. That is not going to help us at all. Drop back to low and back up now with Liao. So that's... Yeah, that sucks. That sucks big time for us. That's really going to hurt our championship. Not just for now, but for the entire season. That could cost us, you know, the Constructors' Championship moving up the GT International Series, unfortunately. That's a big shock too, considering how talented she is. So we're going to stay out, let everyone else come in and pit, and we'll come out in first position, hopefully. Actually, I don't think anybody on softs will pit. Not everybody's going to come in. Well, only a few guys came in, actually. That's a surprise. So up in the 9th. I thought a lot more of the top guys would have actually pitted then. And it's good to get this safety car to gain a few spots and move up, but unfortunately it's our driver that caused the bloody safety car. So there should be no rain, as we know. There's a 0% chance, but I guess you still never know. I wonder if any of these guys at the front will pit this time. I don't think they will. There's really no reason to pit. So look at Laurie. Look at Laurie's tyre wear. That is bloody good compared to ours. Obviously he's got a much better car with tyre wear than what we do. So safety car's coming in this lap. We're going to have a little bit of extra fuel to conserve now with this safety car, but so will everybody. We've got a decent amount of battery to be able to use. So power down through here. Still got to be on top of our tyre wear. Need to make sure we're not getting it too hot too quick. That was probably our issue. The reason why we've got a lot more tyre wear than Laurie. We're not too bad with the other guys around us that are on softs as well. Like Cannon's got good tyre wear, but so does Laurie. I think Johnson Tor and Laurie are teammates, but so let's hire and push now. So there goes Stephenson. Oh, no, not quite. I thought he was going through, but he didn't quite make it. Quick little boost with Liao. And a big boost down through here. Use as much as we can. Drop back to double speed instead of triple speed. So he's still in 9th spot, so he's holding this well. If we can hold this spot well, will be good to do a one-stopper for this race. Hopefully you can bring him up a lot. Hopefully up inside the top 3 will be perfect. Still got Stephenson behind trying to make a move on Laurie. Whoa, that was a massive move there. I'm not sure who that was. Omura went flying through then. So Liao's dropping back a lot now. 13th. Yeah, so not doing overly well at the moment. From 9th to 13th in one lap. So he's lost 4 spots. Valdez behind and Mendable as well. And there goes Mendable. Here comes Valdez, so he's going to trot back again. Oh, somebody else has crashed. So low and back up. We're not pitting again this time. So who was that crashed this time? Mendable. Came tearing through, pushing a little bit too hard and binned it. Similar to Makarova, I guess. So we'll see who pits this time. I'd say the top 5 will pit, and a few other guys just ahead of us will pit, like Valdez will, Minge will pit. I'm not sure about Laurie and Wilson and Wolfrath. I don't think they will pit just yet. So we're going to gain a few more spots again. It's up into 11th. So we didn't gain a great deal, but see how we go. So NATO is actually pitted and still in 2nd position. He must have been way ahead when that safety car came out. It's been the race for safety cars, sort of similar to my iRacing stuff. If you guys watch that, a lot of yellow flags, a lot of cautions. So we're going green next time by. So we really need Liao to at least get in the points, hopefully. I mean, I'm thinking, we have a look at his tyres. They can get 11 to 13 laps. So if we can get to, say, lap 18 on these tyres, which we might be close, we will come out with a set of softs and run, or super softs I should say, run a set of super softs to the end. But yeah, I really don't know if our race trim and level 3 soft tyres are even helping us this race. It doesn't really seem like it's making much of a difference, to be honest. It's just going backwards. So we're going to overtake and attack this lap. And boost down the front straight. Which hasn't really helped us, but it sort of helped us stick behind Mikhailovic a little bit. We've got Norris behind. So we don't want to push him too hard on these tyres straight away. Looks like Mikhailovic made a bit of a mistake and Liao couldn't capitalise on it. So I'll drop him back just to push now. What about everybody else? Yeah, they're yellow and orange, and we're red and orange, so hopefully we can hold this spot. Not drop too far from the guys in front of us. We'll do one more lap of him pushing hard with his fuel. Keep an eye on his brakes. His brakes could be a concern. Then we'll go to medium and push. So yellow, orange, similar to what the other guys around us are doing. Might do that now. Going around is still the same. Wolfrath is saving fuel up the front there. Give Leo a bit of a boost. So we're still holding 11th strong, which is good. It's a huge pack of cars right in front of us. Wolfrath has got issues with his car already, so that's another thing that could help us because it's only round 2, as we know. Wow. Got held up a lot there, and Vercruz just tore through. So yeah, other guys' reliability could help us here. Pernay's gone through. Liao is really struggling at the moment. Conserve with your tyres, they're getting really hot. We might not even get. We'd be lucky to make it with a set of softs from here. This tyre wear is through the roof. This fuel isn't too bad at the moment. So we've made a spot and lost a spot, and then they lost the spot again. So we're back into 13th now. See what we can do here. 14 laps to go. Hopefully you can get another couple of laps out of these tyres. It's going to go down the inside of Wolfrath, hopefully. Let's give him some boost through here. His brakes. Yeah, we might have to fix his brakes, actually. We only have one chance to stop, so we really need to fix his brakes. I'm going to bring him in next lap. Look at his tyres. He's still really hot with his tyres, which isn't ideal. So there's a few guys in this lap. Or one guy, I should say. We'll come back in for another set of softs. 15 to 17 laps. Fix his brakes. We're not going to recharge. It's going to take us 13 seconds. So, hopefully, it's not going to affect us too much. We'll see our tyre wear is still a little bit higher, at nearly 25% already. So it hasn't been the most ideal race for us already this race, with Makarova crashing out early. It's absolutely going to destroy our chance, I think, of making it. It's the International GT Championship next season. But I guess we just have to wait and see. So we're going to go push and neutral, medium when they come out. Let's see how we go with the stop. Tyres are good, brakes good. We gained a spot, but we'll see how we go now. So it's a one stopper from here, so we should be able to make it to the end. So I'm going to just go neutral, I think, because even on neutral the tyre heat was getting a little bit too high. So keep a close eye on after this first lap. It's too high, we have to drop it back to conserve. Just slowly building already, so yeah, maybe one more lap and we'll have to wait and see what it's doing. It's not too bad, I suppose. So we're still in 13th spot. There's still going to be a fair few cars ahead of us. They're going to have to pit again. So, but I think we're too far behind to gain any spots in the pits now. Go to conserve now with the tyres because they're getting a little bit warm. Not too concerning as yet. Let's have a look at the pit lane. So Mikhailovic is in, Vosu's in, Liao boost. Wow, Norris is in, Panay is in, John Stator's in. There's a few guys in this lap. Can we gain any spots out of it? We should gain a few. So there goes Pernay, but he's got issues with his car again. We don't. Our car's pretty good at the moment. No real concerns. 8 laps to go now. We're definitely going to make it with tyres. So there's a couple of guys here that are smoking it. So Wolfrath is gone. Another car back there was on his way in the pit. Stevenson and Pernay. So Stevenson might have had the issue there. Okay, cars ahead. Farah's going to have to pit again. Valdez will pit again. Nato will pit again. Here comes 9th spot of Stephenson coming through. So he's obviously gone in, fixed what he needed to, and he's got back out and off he goes again. Any more guys in the pits? Pernay's in, but it's not going to help us because he's already, well, he's a lap down now. So Lau's doing a 25.1. What's the leader doing? 22, 21. So we're way behind We need to make it to the end. So let's go back to high now. We've got a little bit of fuel in the tank, a little bit of fuel to burn. A few guys in the pits. So up to 7th now. We only need... Oh, there goes Mikhailovic. He's out. So up to 6th position once we get in front of him wherever he's pulled off the track. 3 more spots now is all we need. 3 more spots. And hold off Valdez. And we'll have top 3. So Farah's going to pit again, as we know. Valdez behind us won't. Let's go neutral now because we've got Valdez behind, or we did have. He's gone through. Now we're going to fight back. Well, beautiful pass there. Double pass for Leal. We're going to give him a boost down this big long back straight here. Hopefully help him pull away from Valdez. Not really. Didn't do much. Valdez is still right behind us. Back to conserve with the tyres because they're getting hot again. And try and save it for the last lap so we can push as hard as we can. So we're in 4th. We need 1 more spot. So we've got NATO. Has he got issues with his car? No. What about Norris? No. What about Stephenson? No. So we need to hold off Valdez here. That's what we really need to do. To drop back to medium fuel use now. Valdez is really conserving his tyres. And he has got an issue with his car. So hopefully he might have to pit again. Oh, there he goes. He's going through. So we're going to come around for 2 laps to go this time by. Can only hope that Valdez has an issue and the car ahead has an issue, but I don't think they will. I think 5th spot is where we're going to finish. So let's give Leo a boost again down this back straight and see how we go. Probably not going to help a great deal. So come up to our last lap now. So let's full attack. We should be good with fuel, just. But we're still in 5th. Valdez hasn't got an issue. Norris has got really terrible tyres, but he's already way down here, as you can see. So he's going to come across the line in 2nd. Stephenson's going to come across the line in 3rd. We're still battling here with Valdez. Can we get the spot? Not going to happen. Close. So we're close to getting 4th today, but 5th position for Liao. Not too bad. Unfortunately, Makarova crashed out early. That really sucks for us. Not a lot we can do about it. That's really on her shoulders. But NATO took the win. Norris 2nd, Stephenson 3rd, Valdez 4th, Liao in 5th. So happy with Liao's result. Could have been a bit better for us, but hey, I'm not going to complain. 5th spot is still good. There'll still be points. 1 stopper. All the cars ahead did 2 stoppers. Obviously with a safety car and stuff. So could have changed our strategy a little, but I think we did okay, to be honest. I think we did really well. 2 points in his back pocket. So now, NATO's on top, Makarova's 2nd, Liao 3rd. We're only in the lead by 5 points now. So, still got a chance to win the championship. Still got a slight chance. We just need some good results. Really, we need to get the guys points races every race. So they need to be top 5 every single race without fail. Otherwise, we're just going to keep dropping down the order. Let's see how we go boost wise. She's going to lose morale, of course, because she crashed out. Still got some good boosts there. Like she's nearly going to be 20 everything. Good boost here for Liao. Some great boosts actually. Very good over there. We came 3rd, so her happiness has gone down again. Damn, marketability's gone down again. So we could still potentially lose our job. So we can't get our hopes up too early. So quick recap: Makarova crashed out early. Liao came home in 5th position. So if you guys like that video, smash the like button. As always, leave a comment. You guys are helping a little bit. I did get a comment from Season 1, Episode 1. Someone saying, why would you start in full fuel and all that sort of stuff? Well, that doesn't really matter now, but because we've got no refueling this season, but also why not focus on race trim and tyres, whatever tyres you're going to use during the race in practice. So we did that race, but did that help? Let me know if you think that helped or not, or should we focus on getting a better qualifying position over our race trim? I really lean towards qualifying trim. That way we can get a better starting position. Hopefully that'll help us in the race more than the actual race trim. And I think we'll go, instead of going the soft tyres this time, we probably would have went for the better performing tyre. I know they're less durable, but better performing and qualifying trim. That's my thoughts. You guys leave your thoughts in the comment section. As I said, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And don't forget, if you are enjoying this series, please share it on Facebook or wherever else you can share it with friends, family, other guys that like motorsport, that sort of stuff. Try and get some more subs to the channel. We're nearly at the 400 mark, which is great news. So, yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your subs and comments, all that sort of stuff. It's been Britto's Gaming. Thanks for watching. We'll see you when we come back for round number 3, Munich Grand Prix in Germany.